What up? What up? I'm here to correct a lot of shit that I feel like is misleading or misunderstood. Because a lot of people will tell you that, wow, that feels good. I got like a foot rubbing thing. Kind of hurts a little bit. I don't know. But anyways, man, a lot of men are saying that, she didn't mess with you because you're not alpha or get your money or your looks. You already know how it go. I don't gotta break this shit down. But I'm here to tell y'all that most women, especially when they get older, they are looking more for control versus the flashy, what you would call alpha male trait shit. And the reason is because when they're older, the competition is younger women. When they was younger, they was the younger women. So they're going to look for men who don't know their worth in a way. What I mean is, once she gets comfortable and takes her mask off and shows who she really is, and puts him through her shit, they want a guy that doesn't feel he can leave or doesn't feel he can get someone else. They don't want some so-called alpha male, confident, abundance mindset dude running around this motherfucker, especially if she's the type of woman that is going to start her shit later on in the relationship, because she knows that she'll leave that person. What they need is the biggest simp or the biggest dummy, basically. And I say that to just separate the two things, not necessarily to be disrespectful. And I'm not saying it's all of them, but I'm going to say this is the majority playbook. And I'm trying to prove why y'all are misunderstanding this shit. You're so focused on women like clothes and cars and this and that that you're missing the whole entire memo, because maybe when they're younger they like that because they're the younger girl. There's no competition really. Even though there is competition, there's really not competition. Not like when she's older, because she's the younger chick. So then, yeah, maybe them younger ones, they go after that. But when they get older and they're no longer the younger chick and the younger chick is actually their competition, that's when they go more for the guys. You be like, how did that guy get that girl? What did he do? A lot of y'all going to say money. A lot of y'all going to assume that, oh, he got her because of money. This could be the case, but it's not about how much money he has. It's about how much money she can get from the dude. You can have $1 billion, but if you ain't giving her no money, then what good is your $1 billion? She gonna take the guy that make 100,000 versus the guy with the billion that ain't giving her shit. What if the guy make 100,000 to give her the whole paycheck, and you make $1 billion and you ain't giving her shit? She ain't gonna choose you. But in the community, they telling you that that guy with the $1 billion is the one that's gonna get chosen. The only way he gets chosen is prematurely, because the opportunity that possesses itself in the fact that he's a billionaire. Maybe I can get that bag. But once she realizes that she can't, then she'll discard him and go after another guy that potentially has the bag, but she can get the bag. That's what I mean by they don't want no strong-minded alpha male abundance mindset dude running around this motherfucker because he knows his worth. It's just the truth, in most cases. The older they get, because the older they get, the harder it is for them to lock down a guy, so they have to go after what you would call dummies or simps. They have no choice. They have no choice, man. So a lot of times you look and you see, well, how did he get her, or why did she leave me for her, or whatever. A lot of times it's based off of what benefits her the most. Most of the time when a woman has already fell in love, she's not going to fall in love again because she's been that love that she loved so deep with that first guy, whatever, the one that she really loved, you know what I mean? A lot of them never recover after that. And a lot of them have done so much shit with different men. By the time they come across to you, you're not showing her anything different. And they also go into survival mode a lot of times when they get their heart broke, or what you would call good girl going bad. They go in survival mode instead of love. They tried to love, it didn't work. Now I hate love, you know what I mean? So it's all about survival with these dudes. Now I'm gonna get them before they get me type shit. It ain't about no fucking love with most women. If they gone bad, it's not about no damn love. It's about opportunity. That's why it doesn't matter if what he looks like or this or that like y'all think. Not when they older. When they younger, maybe yes. But not when they're older. They need somebody, they want somebody that they feel that is not a threat to leave or they feel that it's not a threat to leave or be taken by some other woman. So it don't matter about his looks for real. A lot of them are picking men that are kind of like beneath them, beneath their level. Because she feels more secure that way. Now when she's younger, she's not going to do that. When she's younger, she's going to want the guy. That's when that so-called alpha male, all this shit come into play. When they're younger, yeah. That's when they date up. But when that shit don't work out and they get older, they not necessarily date down, but as far as the man goes, like knowing his worth. Is she looked at as the celebrity in a relationship, or is he? Type shit. You'll even hear some of them say, don't get a guy that looks as good as you or better than you. Get a guy that's uglier than you. This is why. This is why, man. So all in all, when they get older, it's not the richest man, it's the biggest simp. It's the biggest simp, man. And people are simps to different women. Like, you might not be a simp to this chick, but you'll be a simp to that chick type shit. So take simp with a grain of salt, because anybody could be one. It ain't just like there's these people who are simps and you just not some simp. Nah, you could be a simp too. A lot of times they reject a guy that's on a whole nother level than them because of what I said about the older woman in the competition. She wants somebody that's not a threat. The only way they will do that when they older is, get this so-called high value man. You know what I mean? Is if that high value man basically worship her like she's God. You know what I mean? Like the simp. That's the only way. If she gonna go after him first. Make no mistake about it. So if you want to say, do the high value men get the draws the most? More than likely, yeah. But when you talk about boyfriend, a lot of the boyfriends are simps. Simps to her. He's simping for her. That's why she chose him. She probably wanted the other guy, but the other guy, what y'all call the so-called high value man, but he wasn't cooperating. He didn't want to be with her. So she'll choose somebody basically on a lower level than him, but gives more. Kind of like when they say, don't get a 10, dog, get a 7. You know, if you're a man watching, that's the best way to break it down. Fuck the 10s, dog. Get that 7. Why? Why fuck the 10? Because the 10, yeah, you want the 10 and it looks better and all this and all that, but the 10 ain't giving you what that 7 is going to give you. 10 won't even make your sandwich, dog. So that's what it is, man. A lot of times being a boyfriend or being called boyfriend material could be a very bad thing. We thought that growing up this was some good shit, but nah. Unless that woman's intentions is good and she ain't went bad. If she a good woman going bad though, being called boyfriend is not a good thing because that's all about survival. It's not about no damn love when they go bad. It's just not. Kind of like when a man go bad, it ain't about love with him anymore either. It's about sex and having fun. Fuck it. That's how they feel. It is what it is. But man, it is what it is, man. They want power. That's just what it is. Because they scared that somebody, because they gave, you gotta understand, they gave a dude the power at one point, which you would call love. And I say they gave him the power, meaning they submitted to him and gave everything to him. Now they're scared to do that. Now they feel like they gotta have the power to avoid that happening again. That's where you're getting this. That's why it's very possible that the so-called high-value man is not getting picked over the so-called biggest simp. She's scared that she'll get played or hurt, man. They don't trust you with that power anymore because they gave it to another man and got burned. So they're gonna pick a guy that gives them all the power. And don't get married because it's really over. I'm not saying don't get married like literally, but I'm just saying like speaking. Like if you get married and you're dealing with a woman that wants power over you and shit like that, you're done. If you have a kid with her, you're done. It's all about power, dog. At the end of the day, it's all about fucking power. You know, the biggest sin probably eat her pussy for a whole hour straight. High value men, what you call high value men, they probably not doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, though. Why y'all think they be like, date them all until one shows that he's basically gonna be my bitch? Basically, if you want to translate it. That's basically what it is, dog. I don't know what else to tell y'all, man. Except for when you see this shit, when you see a woman that don't trust you with the power, you know what I mean, that you're supposed to have, that God said you're supposed to have and not abuse and do the right thing with, then just don't even deal with her. If she can't trust you that much, then she's not the one. She's not the one, man. But yeah, I peeped that game out. I mean, I'm not the first person to peep the shit out, but I peeped out why they, how they be dating now and what they be really looking for a lot of times. And why they intimidated by men who got a lot to offer. Or not a lot to offer, because the simp got a lot to offer too. But why they're intimidated by men who know their worth, basically. Who know their worth and have confidence and ain't scared to leave a woman alone if he has to. Most of y'all think they want to be dominated. They want to be this and that. Yeah, they did. Oh, her pussy got a tingle and this and that. A lot of these dudes with these girls ain't even getting sex from these chicks, man. That's how dominant, or that's how much control these chicks got over these dudes, man. But yeah, they wanted to be dominated earlier. But when they got played, after giving that man all that power, now they want to be the one that's running shit. They want to be in the position that God put the man to be in. And I'm not saying that men don't, or I'm not saying men always do what's right when with the power that God has given them, because most of them don't. But Point is, the females want that power, man. They want your position, most of them. You know, so if you see that, just get away. Just get away, man. Don't even deal with it. Well, why she cheat on me, dog? I gave her everything. I did everything right. She still cheated because she felt like she had the power, enough power over you to do what she did, sleep with other guys. You know, sleep with the so-called, what she would call alpha male, the one that I talked about earlier, that she likes a lot more than likely likes more than the boyfriend, but he wouldn't give her this. He wouldn't give her the same as the boyfriend. Translation: you got a good girl. You know what I mean? But she's a 6 or 7. But this 10 is trying to get you to creep with her. You see? You're going to deal with that 10. You're going to deal with that 10, dog. Stop capping like you're not. More than likely, you're going to do it. The only problem is that 10 won't treat you like the girl you got. The 7 or 6, whatever you want to call it. That's what it is, man. But don't simp for them. Just wait till you find the woman. Wait till you find something. Wait till you find a woman that is okay with you having the power. You know what I mean? When I say have the power, I guess I better say that a little different because motherfuckers going to really trip. Like, what do you mean have the power and shit? Even if the man does have all the power, he's not supposed to abuse it. I guess what I say by the power is having power over him. If you really like a woman, she's going to have some type of power over you because you like her, you don't want to fuck shit up and shit like that. But they want you to literally bow down to them, man. Yeah, I know you got money and all this and that, but he ain't give me none, blah, 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 fuck him. They be hating too. A lot of them going to hate you because you are what they want. A lot of times you are what they want, but you got what they want. You make up what the type of guy they want, but you won't comply. Or you're not the guy they want, but you got everything they want in a guy, so that pisses them. So the guys that they actually like, you got more than them, so that pisses them off too. Because sometimes you got women who, I just can't help who I like, so I'm going to roll with that, you know, go with their feelings and all that shit. So they envy certain other guys that got everything going on, but they don't like you, you know what I mean? They wish their man was like you, but he's not. So the only other option is to hate. You see it? You've seen some of them on my page before. I know y'all seen it. I ain't done nothing wrong to them girls. Why would they be hating me? You gotta ask yourself these things, man. Plus, they know eventually you're gonna run into the right girl that's gonna like you. See, she can't like you because she just doesn't like you. Like some people, like you like what you like, but she knows that eventually you'll run into a girl that actually really likes you. Like you just do it for her, and you're gonna be a good dude to her, and they know that. Which is another example that proves that it's not all about money and looks and all this other shit. If you just don't do it for the chick, a lot of these women are not going to deal with you. So they're not technically lying when they say they don't care about the man's money, blah, 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 this or that. Most of them really ain't going to fuck with you unless you do it for them. But sometimes what does it for them is having that power. You talk about pussy tingling. That's what makes a lot of their pussy tingle or wet. Having the power over you. Because there's too many women. They insecure. There's too many women out here. As soon as he go outside with a haircut and all this and all that. Nah, I think I want to get a... Just like dudes, but I'm going to get an ugly girl so nobody don't want to fuck with her. And they still cheating on you. You might as well just shoot for the stars, bro. You might as well just shoot for the stars. And some of the women that don't even look that good, they trying to get money off of you too. So you might as well literally just shoot for the stars with it. I mean, either way you're paying, and either way they more than likely gonna leave or cheat. So you might as well try to get the best you can get. Just don't give up your power. That's all I can say. And I guess that's it, man. You know, it's not all about being all this great, high value guy, and that's what every woman on earth wants, and this and that. Because a lot of times, they don't want that confident man. They don't want that abundance mindset man. Why do you think a lot of them try to build a dude instead of just picking that so-called high value guy that's already established? Ask yourself that. Why don't they cry, I want this and this and this in the guy? Why don't you just pick that one then? Your vagina opens the door for you to do it. Why don't they just do it? They rather build a guy. They rather build a guy to make him how they want him to be. And then if you don't comply, or as a man, you have certain ground rules and standards and things like that, now you're controlling. Because you don't want her to show her body to the world, you're controlling. You know, just shit like this. But guess what? The simp won't say nothing. Why? Because he's not in an abundance mindset. He's scared to lose her. So everything she says go. Happy wife, happy life. I could have just said that, and ended the video. I ain't had to make the video. Translation. They pick off of that. Happy wife, happy life. Who is the biggest motherfucker, biggest simp or whatever, that's going to give me this happy wife, happy life? Anything I say goes type shit. That's not all women, but it's almost all of them. Before they got their heart broke, it was a little different. They was in La La Land. It's all about him. He's basically God. You know what I mean? But after that didn't work, when a dude really hurt their heart bad, that's when they turn into a whole different person. And that's when it's all about me, my way or the highway type shit. It is what it is, man. I'm about to eat and go to bed, y'all. Catch y'all on the next one, man. Just prove my little point that it ain't all about the money and all this other shit. Even with the boss chicks, man. Even with the boss chicks, a lot of times they choosing the one, you know, that they can control because they feel like that's the only way to keep a man from not cheating and all this other shit. So it is what it is, man. The world's a crazy ass place.